What's up, everybody? It's Cameron Foos with thetechnicaltrader.net. Pretty epic day we had. It's January 17th, 2012. Great start to the holiday long weekend. It's Tuesday. I banked nearly $10,000 today on basically just two stock picks. These were both swing trades from last Friday that I alerted to the Black Service members. And we held over the weekend and both got huge moves throughout the session today. And we actually sold near the top. As you know, this is still a very volatile market, and both these stocks did peak out intraday and ended up selling off into the close. First up was KVA. Looking at the daily chart last week, I first called this out on this day right here when this was breaking out. This looks like a pretty solid revival pattern with resistance neckline. You can see here it kept spiking up near 2 and then failing just about every time. But it started to form a base here, and then it started getting higher lows. I called out on this day, I didn't buy here, but said, let's keep this on watch for a midpoint support dip buy potential here. And I ended up buying this stock 2 days later. As you can see right here on this candle day, I bought in 165 for about 11,000 shares last Friday. So that was our first buy right there, and then it got a really strong close after buying in at 165. It made a high of 188 that day. So we were looking pretty solid moving forward. And then if we broke out above this neckline resistance line, that was another potential trigger buy there, as that was the Foos revival pattern trigger for the actual breakout. And today, looking at the intraday chart here over here, we got this first spike up here, then came down and kind of consolidated and weren't doing much, and actually alerted to buy again right here at 185. So I actually sold on this first initial spike, locked in a little profit. Then I rebought that stock again here at 185, anticipating that we would break out to new highs, consolidate, and potentially push above 2. And that's exactly what happened today. After buying again at 185, we spiked up, flagged, broke out again, finally broke up above 2, and didn't really do anything for a while. We just kind of hung out, and then we got that one last final push to new highs above $2 per share. I sold around 219. Just after that, it spiked all the way up to about 240. So some people got out here. I could have made a lot more money if I would have just held on a little bit longer and got out up here. But I got out towards the high of about 219-ish per share. Actually 219.5 was my highest sell. I think the majority of my shares got sold at about 218. But I locked in just over $6,400 on this trade in 2 sessions. You can see here that this sold off pretty heavily into the close. The Dow was strong earlier today and then actually sold off into the close as well, which pretty much killed all the momentum on KVA. But that was a huge trade today. You always got to be locking in your profits on these trades as they go up. You can see how volatile this is, spiking up to 240 and then coming back down, closing at 188, which was where my second buy was at 185. So you got to be able to take advantage of the strength here. You can see. Next up was USU. This was another big winner for us today. I actually went long on last Friday. You can see before this candle. I bought in right here in anticipation of this breaking out this neckline resistance. This is another Foos revival pattern. If you don't know what a revival or a Foos 4 pattern is, I explained everything in the Foos 4 DVD. But this is a Foos 4 revival pattern. It had a neckline resistance breakout point at about 143. I went long on Friday as this was breaking out above the 50-day moving average, also trending back above the 13-day moving average. So I was looking for this to break out above this level today. I said this morning, watch out right at the open if we break out 141, which was yesterday's high and this morning's consolidation. You can see here intraday, as soon as this broke 141, this just ramped up huge. I actually sold, I believe, around in the high 150s. If I remember correctly, actually, let's see here, locked in just under $3,200 on this trade today. So, my total profit on the day was $9,195. Come check out my real-time trade alerts with FouStockPicks.